Congressman Bob Good here with your weekly Good News from Washington. And I want to pause at the beginning and just say thank you to all of our veterans, all of our veteran families, especially our Gold Star families, as we all remember as a grateful nation those who serve and sacrifice to keep us free. And particularly this Memorial Weekend, we pause to reflect upon and thank the Lord for those who've made the ultimate sacrifice on behalf of our country. This week in Washington, I'm actually I'm sponsoring a bill that I just released today to rename the Veterans Clinic in Lynchburg, Virginia for Desmond T. Doss. You might remember Desmond Doss. He was a conscientious objector in World War II who showed such heroism in saving 75 other military personnel in the Battle of Hacksaw Ridge in Okinawa, Japan, as captured and reflected in the movie Hacksaw Ridge. It was a privilege to honor Desmond Doss with our bill, and hopefully that'll pass the House floor soon. On that note, passing the House floor, this week I had my first bill passed on the House floor to overturn President Biden's student loan transfer scheme. You know, we recognize that it is unconstitutional and frankly illegal and immoral for President Biden to try to force those who didn't borrow for student loans to pay off the student loan debt of others, but it passed in a bipartisan fashion on the House floor. It's actually a Congressional Review Act, which means the Senate has to take it up, has to vote on it, and it only takes 51 votes to pass the Senate chamber. So hopefully we'll get 2 or 3 members of the Democrat side to go ahead and support that bill as we did on the House side. Also, I chaired my second HELP subcommittee and the Education Workforce Committee. That is the Health, Employment, Labors, and Pension Subcommittee, and we particularly focused on the National Labor Relations Board, which is the board that enforces the National Labor Relations Act, and it's really oppressive on small businesses. It has been increasingly politicized and weaponized against our small businesses by the Biden administration. So we're trying to hold them accountable and to fight for the right of workers to maintain right to work, and for businesses to fight against unionization in their organization and to be able to present their side of the argument against organizing or unionizing in the workplace. Also, we had a budget committee hearing where we brought in a couple of members of the Biden administration to challenge them once again on the student loan transfer scheme. And of course, they can't defend the indefensible, and that's why we're trying to overturn that with the bill that passed the House floor. So I just want to say thank you again for the privilege of representing you in Washington. If we can help you, don't ever hesitate to reach out to our office. Thank you, and God bless you this Memorial Weekend.